Welcome back for another Polygon Matic price prediction analysis video, and in this video I will be giving you areas that Matic needs to continue holding above in the next coming hours, and also share out my long-term Elliot wave analysis that I'm expecting to play out once the bull market is here. And at the time of this recording, Matic is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance for us to continue gearing up. We are also holding above a significant area of support at around the $0.78 mark. And there are chances that in case the pullback that you are seeing at the moment continues, then this is the next key area of support that we need to keep our eyes on, because we can see a pullback into that key area of support, and as long as that continues to hold, we can expect another bounce back to the upper side. And before I get further and deeper into the pullback target areas, allow me to first share my long-term Elliot wave analysis that I'm expecting to play out on the Matic chart once the bull market is here. And you can see that on the Matic chart back in 2020, we saw our lows down here before we saw that impulsive move, taking us to all-time highs above the $2.9 mark, completing the formation of this wave 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that gave us a pullback into the minimum target areas for the second wave, highlighted on the charts using this red target area, which is an area that we have now fully maximized, and there are high chances that we have now bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and Matic is ready for a massive pump to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And the minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the $5 mark, which is the minimum that we can expect that wave 3 to the upper side to do in the next coming months. Getting back to the 4-hour chart to give you my pullback target areas, which are the areas within which we can expect to see a pullback into and see another bounce to the upper side. And here on the 4-hour chart, by first giving you a recap of what has been happening in the past few weeks, you can see that Matic gave us a low on the 11th of September at around the $0.4957 mark before we started to see a move to the upper side over here, breaking above significant areas of resistances. And the moment we managed to break above the $0.6227 mark, Matic saw this explosive move to the upper side, giving us a high above the $0.9873 mark, and using the Fibonacci's to now get minimum areas within which we can expect a pullback to get us into, since a pullback is now imminent, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low that we made on the 11th of September to that high above the $0.98 mark. I get an area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts like that. And this area lies between the $0.8015 mark and the $0.6855 mark. And this is the area within which we can expect in the next coming hours Matic to pull back into, and it is within this area that we can see another bounce to the upper side as long as we continue holding within the area. So there are chances that we can see a pullback into this red target area. Maybe at some point we lose support at $0.784 mark, and in case such a movement plays out, then that will be suggesting that we fully maximize the red target area, find support, and also get a low in place. Then from that point we can expect another massive bounce to the upper side, and that should now give us a break above the $1 mark. The worst case scenario can also play out in case we see a pullback into the area and continue heading further down, losing the area at around the $0.6845 mark. And in case such a movement plays out, then we can expect support at around the $0.6235 mark. And in case we lose that key area of support, then the worst case scenario giving us a reset of the loss that we made at around the $0.5 mark can play out in the next coming weeks. So that is what I'm keeping my eyes on the Matic chart, on the short term and also on the long term. And those are my pullback target areas between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, between the $0.8 mark and the $0.6865 mark. And I hope that video was of much help to you, and I hope to catch you in the next one.